Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So you guys already know by the title of today's video what this video is about. Your girl is so freaking excited for today's video because I'm going to be testing out the new and improved Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. So if you guys want to see my first impressions and all that good stuff and how it applies and all that, then definitely keep on watching. I woke up this morning and I went on Instagram like I always do early in the morning, and I saw that this was available at Sephora. I literally looked up my local Sephora and I said, hold up, I'm taking a trip down there. Now the Sephora I go to is in the French Quarter, which is super hard. Like you gotta pay for parking. Your girl paid money for parking because I really wanted this. I really wanted this so bad. So I am so excited about this. I don't know if you guys remember, but I talked about this in one of my recent purchase or pass videos. So y'all know this was coming. So let's talk about the claims on this foundation. This says this is an undetectable liquid foundation that blurs and covers imperfections for up to 24 hours, powered by a micro skin system that syncs with the skin for true to skin finish. You guys know I've been obsessed with my NARS light reflecting foundation. So this is kind of giving me like those kind of vibes. I feel like it might look like skin, which I'm totally here for. This says this is a medium coverage. It has a natural finish. It says it's a new and improved version of the Ultra HD foundation. So if you love that foundation, then you're probably gonna like this one. It is powered by a technology that enhances performance and undetectability for skin that looks like skin under any light. Comfortable and easy to apply. It's medium to a full coverage foundation. There's no caking and it does not settle into fine lines. We are going to see about that. It is non-comedogenic, waterproof, sweatproof, and comes in more sustainable packaging. Now, speaking of the packaging, this is by far probably my favorite packaging of foundation that I have in my collection. I just love how sleek this is. This just looks so modern. Like this just looks super modern and I love that. So the shade that I picked up is 4 in 68. The only thing about Makeup Forever is like shades in their naming. It's so hard to figure out what your shade would be like online. It just doesn't really, I don't know. I don't really like how they name their shades. I wish they could have done something better, because that just is very confusing. Before we dive into this foundation, I'm gonna go on with one of their primers. I had this little sample of their primers, so I'm gonna take the pore minimizing primer out of here. So we're just taking the pore minimizing primer from Makeup Forever first, just to do this. Feels good. Feels like the, which one is that? It feels like the Benefit Professional, except it doesn't feel as drying, which I like. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Makeup Forever Grayness Reducing Primer. I like to use this primer around my mouth for, you know, my discoloration. So I don't really use regular color corrector. I like using this because this is also a primer. It has an orange tint to it, but it doesn't really, you can't really see the orange tint once you blend it out. It's not intense. Now for the foundation. So it does have a pump, which I love. Like this is so cool. So it has a pump. I'm gonna shake it up. So this foundation does retail for $43. I don't think I said the price, but I'll say the price now. Okay, it gives you small pumps. So we're just gonna blend this out. I'm just gonna use a sponge because my foundation brushes are packed away, and usually I use a sponge to blend out my foundations, usually. But okay, let's get into this because this looks beautiful, okay? You guys can see it's on one side of my face, and oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And it blends beautifully too. And it covered up for the most part my birthmark, but I can go a little bit more. So far this is definitely giving me medium coverage, which you guys know I'm here for. So yeah, it's giving me medium coverage right now. But can we just talk about how beautiful this looks on the skin? Just looks so good. Let me go ahead and take some on the other side with the sponge. And then I'm trying to cover up my birthmark, which it definitely does. You guys do not have to like use as many pumps as I am. It doesn't give like a dewy finish. It definitely does give a natural finish, but I like this. Like if I forgot to set my face, I feel like I wouldn't be, you know, too upset behind that because it looks like it dries down. It's not a matte finish. It's definitely a natural finish, but it does dry down, which I really do love. So this is what it looks like. Let's get in closer. You guys, this is so pretty. And it covers too. I tried the OG, like regular foundation from them, the HD one, and I just found like I wish it was just medium, and I kept finding that I wanted to keep building it up to be full coverage, and it just wasn't doing that. It wasn't giving it. And I like that. I love a foundation where it's like if you wanted to keep it medium, you can keep it medium, or if you want to go full, you can make it full. This is beautiful, okay? This is freaking beautiful. So I'm not even mad at this. Like this is a beautiful everyday foundation. A little bit, maybe a little bit of transfer, just a little. Not too much transfer, just a little bit. It's not intense, but I am definitely still gonna set this because I wanna set it. So let's do a little quick full face of Makeup Forever. So I'm gonna go in with the HD, the Ultra HD Concealer. I wanna see how this pairs with this foundation. The shade that I'm using is the shade 45. So I just wanna see how this works with this. Oops. See how it blends. Ooh, okay. It looks beautiful on this. Very, very beautiful. Blends out nicely. I wonder if they're gonna reformulate the concealer. I really wonder. I don't know. I feel like if they were gonna reformulate the concealer, they would have done it with the foundation, but I like this concealer. It's beautiful. All right, so sticking with Makeup Forever, because why not? Let's see, under the eyes. I'm gonna use some of this HD setting powder. You guys, we're like doing the whole line today. I don't like this under the eyes. I like this for the face. I'm gonna use it to kind of like set the face. So for under the eyes, I'm just gonna go in with my Haley's Beauty Retouch powder with my Makeup Forever puff. I love this little puff. It came with the setting powder, which I love because I'm obsessed with it. And then we will use that Makeup Forever powder on the rest of the face. I'm just gonna see how things set. Just like this. Oh, this powder from Haley's Beauty, I'm telling you guys, it is so good. So good. All right. Looking really good. Okay. And then I'll just go ahead and set a little bit here and here. And then I'm just gonna take my Makeup Forever HD powder and I'm gonna go in with this all over the face. I'm just gonna take it on my puff just to set this and see what it does. The shade that I'm in the Makeup Forever HD powder is the shade, what shade is this? Tan Neutral, which is a pretty good shade to set all over the face. Just gonna see how all of this sets. It does get a little messy, I ain't gonna lie, it get a little messy. All right, so there is the face completely set. I look really flat right now with my face set. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then we're gonna come back for my final thoughts on this foundation. I don't think that I'm gonna do a wear test today because your girl has been going to the gym. Your girl has been really in it lately. I've been going to the gym 5 days a week. So I am going to the gym early today, and I don't think I could do a wear test, but I will say that you you guys know me, and you guys know I will do a product roundup video of speed makeup reviews of all the products I've tried in the month of February. Keep that in mind and know that. And I think I will eventually, when I can continue to wear this, I'll go ahead and update the description later on down the road in case, you know, anyone sees this video after I filmed it, a while after I filmed it, and they want to know how it wears whenever I test it out some more. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back for my final thoughts. Okay guys, so final thoughts. I don't know why I feel like I look like a doll. I'm trying out a new blush today. This is one of the new blushes I told y'all I was so excited to try. It's called Toasted Terracotta, and then I just topped it with one of my Juvia's Place blushes, which is this, like, oops, stuck my nail in there, which is this orangey blush right here from the Volume 1 blush duo. So I just feel like I don't usually wear orange blush. I haven't worn orange blush in so long, so I feel like I just look so different. Let's get into my final first impressions thoughts on this new foundation from Makeup Forever, because when I tell you guys I am in love with this, like after I've done, like I was able to put all of my powder products on top and just have everything melt. Everything just blended so well on top of it. I really like this reformulation. Like the first one, I ended up returning back to Sephora because I used it a couple times and I was like, well, it's not giving me the effect that I want. Like if it's medium coverage, I still needed to kind of cover, and I really wasn't getting that with the first formulation of this. And then this one right here, you can build it, it's medium to full coverage. So I like it. I like this a lot. First impressions, everything looks beautiful. My skin looks freaking flawless. Like my base, everything just looks flawless. Like look at this. Like it says it doesn't settle into lines. It's not really settling into my lines. I'm gonna do a little, like it's a little tiny creasing, just a little bit right here. But like you guys, I don't know if it's the Makeup Forever powder. I usually don't set my face with a loose powder, but this looks so good. And like the whole HD line, I wanted to use the HD products with this as well in case you guys are curious about the HD products that's supposed to go with this. But I love this. It looks like skin. It looks beautiful. It looks flawless. It just looks good. And I'm like honestly super shocked. So that's my first impressions. Honestly, I don't know how it wears. I will definitely be wearing this. You know, once I get a new foundation, I like to test its limits. I like to test it out, okay? I like to test it out. So you guys know I will be updating you guys on how this foundation wore, you know, eventually in a product roundup video. But yeah, so that's my first impressions, thoughts on this new reformulated Makeup Forever foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you planning on picking up this foundation? What do you guys think? And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.